ago. In a long memory, I've been searching for an answer, always just out of reach. Blood on the floor, sirens repeat. I've been searching for the courage to face my enemies when they turn down the lights. I hear my battle symphony, all the world in front of me. If my armor breaks, I'll fuse it back together. Battle symphony, please just don't give up on me. My eyes are wide awake for my battle symphony. For my battle symphony. They say that I don't belong, say that I should retreat, that I'm marching to the rhythm of a lonesome defeat. But the sound of your voice puts the pain in reverse. No surrender, no illusions, and for better or worse, when they turn down the lights, I hear my battle symphony. All the world in front of me. If my armor breaks, I'll fuse it back together. Battle symphony, please just don't give up on me. And my eyes are wide awake. If I fall, get knocked down, pick myself up off the ground. If I fall, get knocked down, pick myself up off the ground. When they turn down the lights, I hear my battle symphony. All the world in front of me. If my armor breaks, I'll fuse it back together. Battle symphony, please just don't give up on me. And my eyes are wide awake for my battle symphony. For my battle symphony.
Way Off Topic Radio. What's going on, Mike?
Hey man, how's it going?
Pretty good. Finally doing a good version. The last version was a bit too loud, I think. So it was too distorted. So I wanted to try to clean it up, and I wanted to have you on this time. So
Yes, thanks for the invite.
yeah, I mean, basically, this whole tragedy, brought me and you together. So that's cool. If nothing else, really, it's weird.
It's weird the way things work out, and without that happening, who knows how the last couple months would have been. Being able to hop on here and the IndyCar podcast, and fixing the website, and who knows where it'll take next year. So it's definitely from the bad comes some good, but still, no matter what way you look at it, it was I don't even know the right word to describe how terrible it is.
And I have to be honest with you, because the weirdest thing is I had about half the CD before it came out, before we even bought the tickets.
Yep.
And because we bought the tickets before the album dropped, Linkin Park sent us 3 CDs, because we bought tickets to the show before the new album was out, kind of like a thank you. So what band does that, right?
There's not many bands, even as big as they were, that did these, fan summit sort of things where, they were doing some acoustic songs or talking to fans beforehand or giving them a tour of, backstage or, what have you.
Yeah, I mean, Mike always had a 360-degree camera with him, for crying out loud.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they were, pretty active on the social media, giving you an insight into kind of their world on a day-to-day basis, which is, at least to me, is always pretty interesting.
Kind of reminds me of IndyCar, you know. It's very,
Yeah, yeah. That's
like,
probably why they're, my them and some of my other favorite bands are, and I like IndyCar people who are, pretty open into kind of how everything works, and you get to see that
yeah, it's like,
backstage view and pit lane view and stuff that might not be interesting to everybody, but really fascinates me.
yeah, yeah, and not for nothing. Who wants to idolize an enigma, really? You don't even know what the word means. What it means is you have no idea who the fuck he is. but but there's so many stories you don't know what to believe. But nobody knows them, so you can't prove any of them anyway.
Yeah, yeah, couldn't have said it better myself.
But Linkin Park was not that. Um, Probably one of the greatest bands of not that that ever existed, really. I mean, before they even dropped Heavy, you got to saw how they made it. You know, and that was pretty cool. Um, and it was weird. Like Pez and I were, really listening to a lot of the new songs before it came out, and he even said it. He was like, "It's all the songs are inspirational, but it's almost like the man saying goodbye." Did you get that?
I do, and I didn't really think about it kind of at the time.
Well, we have it
I
on like record. Pez and I did a show where
Yeah, yeah.
where I blew $200 in AC, and we just recorded our trip there and back. And he said it on the ride back, and I was like, "You're dead on, dude," and amazing.
I didn't listen to some of the newer songs as closely as some people until after the tragedy because I just wasn't digging musically some of the newer stuff. But when
Oh,
I
we
really
were.
started, to listen to all the stuff, afterwards, even some of the songs which I still might not be a huge fan of, I could completely agree with that opinion.
Yeah, and I started with Battle Symphony because that was Pez's favorite song off of the album. Um, what's your favorite song off of the new album?
Um, Mine would be One More Light. I think it spoke to me on a crazy personal level,
Yeah,
and it's right up there with a Breaking the Habit sort of ballad type of song.
it's
Maybe that's
almost.
not the best comparison, but
I
um,
would compare it to "Wish You Were Here" for me.
okay, okay,
I have two songs that if I really listen to them deeply, I'll cry.
yeah,
That one and "Wish You Were Here." Okay, a very specific version of "Wish You Were Here," the Live 8 version.
right, right, right. Yeah, and I mean that one always, from the beginning stuck out to me, and I didn't have to listen again or listen with better headphones or anything. It was just, that one really stuck out to me the first time. Uh,
One More Light?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, just how he's like. There's no drums. I think it's just a keyboard, right? It's just
in
Mike
the
playing a piano, I think, or something.
live version, and I think you can kind of hear it on the record. There's a very basic,
Oh,
probably 2 or 3 note guitar being played with
yeah.
a basic bass
Well,
track as well.
well. I mean, let's not get it twisted. I mean, Linkin Park wasn't known for their musical prowess and talent. I mean, the guitarist is substandard at best. The bassist is interchangeable. I don't even know his name. I don't know the guitarist's name either. They're they were. I guess they fucked around with them enough to find their own sound, but when you really break down what their sound is, and if you really break down the guitar and bass and all that in Linkin Park songs, it's really Mr. Hahn and Mike that mixes the shit all to fucking scrambled eggs like Roger Waters did in Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, I mean, Shinoda himself is one of those guys who
Oh, he's
probably play just about
yeah,
any instrument.
yeah, he's a mad scientist in that studio, man.
Yeah.
I mean, for him to just know that he needed a chick to fill in the second half of Heavy. I mean, not for nothing. I heard Chester's full version. I liked it just fine. I didn't even cross my mind to bring a chick in. And then when he said it, I'm like, yeah, well, that's kind of a good idea. And it worked so fucking well.
Yeah, he just knows what buttons to push, whether it be
Well,
just what to say or
most of
musically
the
what to
time.
do. I don't mean literally what buttons to push, but
Well,
I guess
yeah,
that too.
I look at Hunting Party as all the fans that kept bitching and bitching and bitching. Oh, I missed the old Linkin Park. What, right? I swear that whole entire album is a giant middle finger to we have matured as a band, motherfuckers. But if you want it so bad, here's the old shit. It sucked compared to what we are now. And that CD is trash. Ugh.
Yeah, it's
I will not play a single fucking song from that CD during this
it's
two-part tribute to Chester. Sorry,
yeah,
I
it's
won't.
not something I'm a fan of.
The hunting party never happened, as far as I'm concerned. They never went hunting. Never had a party.
No, it just didn't do it for me.
I mean, but you feel me though? It was almost like a big middle finger to all the old fans that wouldn't follow. Like,
Yes, without a doubt.
keep listening to Korn and fucking, ball tongue guys. He'll never go out of style. It did 12 years ago, okay? Not for nothing, but it's like they're still getting up to break stuff from Linkin or from fucking Limp
Oh
Bizkit.
God.
Oh, oh God.
There are a lot of old bands I can still listen to, like the original Korn and whatnot, but I don't know what it is. Limp Bizkit did not age well.
No. But
It's
you know
really,
what?
really bad. Not to go off topic, but
No, it's okay. This is way off topic for radio, buddy. This is what we do.
It's like pain. It's almost painful to listen to.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's literally their second LP is dog shit. Oh my God, is it dog shit?
I don't even remember what most of their songs are outside of Break Stuff and Nookie.
And they were the two worst.
Those are the only ones I remember because I just happened to see a YouTube video the other day from
okay, I'll give them this. $3 bill, y'all, actually still stands up. I have listened to it recently. It does stand up.
Okay, I'll give you that.
There is a certain song on there. There's a few really good songs on there, and it's not. None of them are Faith. Okay. So everybody calm down. Yeah, it was a cool idea to do at the time. It ain't now.
No.
But I'll say the best song off of that is probably like the first, not the first song. I'd say 2, 3, and 4 off of that album is really, really good.
The first couple songs are solid.
Yeah, and track 4 being probably the most solid with that bass line. It's so good. But that has a lot to do with Wes. I mean, Wes was a magician, dude, with that guitar. Yeah, he's another, mad scientist in the studio, man. But he didn't need a studio. He just needed a guitar and some pedals,
Yeah. Well said.
just like Primus and Claypool. All he needs is a bass, and he can do some pretty amazing shit. And all you Van Halen lovers out there, I hate to tell you something. He's not even the top 50th greatest guitarist to ever live. It's a trick, okay? That fast playing shit that he does, it's a fucking trick with an electric guitar turned way the fuck up, and all he's doing is moving his fucking fingers on the bottom frets on all the. It doesn't matter what fucking string he hits. It's just real fast. That's what you're amazed at. Listen to some of Metallica's older shit. They're really fast, and they're not doing that trick shit. They're actually talented. I mean, Hatfield and fucking what's his name? I can't. Who's the main solo guitarist from Metallica? What's his name? It's Hatfield and Hatfield's a singer, rhythm guitarist.
Hetfield, yeah.
Yeah, Hetfield, and then Fuck Lars and his drumming. I watched a guy play one on an acoustic guitar.
You talking about Kirk Hammett or Lars
That's
Ulrich?
him. Yeah. Yeah, the original guy wasn't as good as Hammett. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I know you old fuckers out there who just live and die by the first two albums of Metallica. It weren't that good. Okay, I'm sorry. Hammett completed the band, okay? Sorry. He's a top 20 of all time guitarists ever lived. I'm sorry. I mean, I've tried to play. It's impossible. But I mean, that's why I posted that video. Did you see it? That dude playing the acoustic, and he played the entire song on one.
I didn't.
Dude, you gotta check out my
slacking.
Facebook. Check out my Facebook. I'll tag you on it. Matter of fact, I'll throw it on Way Off Topic Radio's Facebook fan page and the Twitter. Way Off Topic Radio. Just drop the A off of radio because Twitter sucks with the characters of their name. But just at Way Off Topic Radio on Facebook, you'll get right to the fan page, and I'll have it up there too. This dude has now. If he did this on an electric guitar, I wouldn't be that amazed. Going back to the Van Halen bullshit trickery, right? But he did it on an acoustic. With an acoustic, and me being a guitarist for 25 years, you hear every note. You have to play every note. You have to hit every note. An electric, you can get away with some shit, okay? This dude did the drums and both guitar lines and Hatfield's lyrics on one acoustic at the same fucking time. It was insane. Okay, I gotta play it now. I'm sorry, Chester. We'll get back to you in a second. You're not going anywhere. Sorry, dark humor, gallows humor, guys. It's been a long time. Too soon? Too soon in the show? Maybe, I don't know. But fuck it. I started talking about it. I got hyped. I'm gonna play it. Sorry, guys. Way Off Talk Radio. You should expect this shit by now. And if you don't, I don't know where you've been or why you're listening, for that matter. If you're expecting Linkin Park, we'll get there. I promise.
Yeah, on the Linkin Park tribute show.
Yeah. That's what this will be called, Part 1. Except for the one Metallica song I play, but it's gonna be so worth it, guys. I just need to scroll. So scroll. And for somebody that complains I have no time to do anything, I sure do post a shit ton of shit.
You do.
Okay, here we go. This is one man standing in the bleachers of an auditorium with a, I don't even know what kind of acoustic it is. It's an all wood body though. Me personally, I have an Ovation Cutaway. It's got a composite back. I like the sound. Now listen to all that. That's two hands doing that. Now you guys know that this is Hammett and Kurt. Yeah. And just when you think he starts getting really good, he starts bringing the bass line in. Do you hear it?
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this.
This dude is talented as fuck.
I would never be as talented as him.
I've been playing 25 years. I'm not even a quarter. I can do that. The one part, that do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
That's a very easy riff to learn. It really is. It's just second and fourth fret. Playing it how you say you hear it. But putting the solo in there, and I mean, he's literally... That's not even a solo. That's him singing. Maybe cut the right from me. Mike, take it.
I'm listen. You're the singer of the two of us here.
No, I'm not. It's the Hardy. Where's the Hardy when you need him? God damn it, that moppy-haired fuck.
Yeah, you guys can sing some Katy Perry, and I will,
All
be
right, all right,
available.
all right. It's about to start getting really crazy. I mean, you remember the end of the song, right? Where it gets
Yes.
fucking nuts. He does all that on an acoustic. He's Lars, Hammett, and Hatfield, all in one long-haired, stringy fucker, who I hate because he's so much better than me. He's actually got a piece of another guitar. Oh, I love that part. I love that fucking riff. It's my favorite fucking scale right there. Right there. That's the Van Halen trickery bullshit. Just blows me away. He's keeping the fucking drum line going. Doing all that. I mean, in some parts are just way too complicated. You can't, but
Right.
I mean, kudos that he does throw it in there here and there. By the way, I could never play the guitar standing up, by the way. Couldn't do it.
I can't play the guitar, period, so you've got me beat on that one.
I have a very, very nice guitar stool. I can't play standing up. I just can't. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get it! Get hyped. It's not really that difficult. It's just bar chords, guys.
Still something I could do.
Taking my speech, taking my area, taking my arm, taking my legs, taking my feet, taking my will to live. Burn it, burn it, burn it. It gets even more nuts, guys. I'm just kind of goofing off before it gets really good. This is just repetitious shit. Here we go. Grand finale. It's like a fireworks show. Oh shit!
Wow.
On an acoustic, folks! Killing it! I can't explain to you how hard that solo is. Oh. My dick's getting hard, I'm sorry. Oh! Boom! Fuck yeah. By the way, the asshole's name is Mike Dawes. Buy his fucking record because he's awesome. Fucker.
Yes.
Fuck
yeah,
him.
tweet that link out.
Yes, I will tweet it out. Tweedledee it out right away. I posted it on Facebook. When I did, it got like, I don't know, 75 shares. Like, I've never had a post that just did nothing but shares before. And yeah, I also talked to Jennifer Ramos for the first time since like fucking junior year because of that video. So she shared it. I was like, "Yo, Jen, what the fuck's up? I didn't even know we were friends." huge crush on her in high school. I don't think I hope she doesn't listen. If you do, hey Jen, sorry for making this weird now. All right, unfriended. Okay, so I totally get it. Missy, love you. Okay, getting back to Linkin Park. Where, sorry about that, but I mean, come on, Mike. On a scale of like 1 to 10, of like 0 being dog shit and 10 being holy fuck. I mean,
That's a 10.
yeah, that's a holy fuck right there, guys. And the visual is even more crazy because how he's doing that, like, like Hammett's the soloist of Metallica, right? Hatfield's the singer / rhythm guitarist. Like, me personally, I fall into his category of rhythm guitar. I started on the drums. That's where I got the rhythm from. And thankfully, because a lot of people pick up a guitar, they think they're going to learn. They have no rhythm, they fail. They get frustrated because they don't have rhythm. And it's really, a lot of people just lack it, Like,
Yep,
Mike,
that's
you
me.
can't even walk right. So
That's
I know
probably
you
accurate.
have no rhythm at all. Christian Alacio, or Alacio Racing on Twitter. He hasn't changed yet.
He did change his background photo, though.
No, I did.
Oh. Sorry, Christian.
Yeah, I don't think he's going on yet.
Probably not.
No, that's fine. I mean, you know what? I'll be him for there's no bio. Once you see a bio, you've known Christian's been on it. Because I haven't... I'm not that narcissistic. I am to a very high degree, but not to the point where I'm going to write out a bio of someone that I've never actually met face to face. But we have him on the show every week for some reason. But not for some reason, because he's just great on the radio. I mean, if you guys remember that homeless guy drunk that would, do a fucking radio spot, quick bit, whatever, for change. Remember that guy?
I don't.
Dude,
I'm
Opie was
completely
all
drawing.
over him.
I know what you're talking about. I didn't actually listen to it, though. I've just read about
He went on all the reality shows, and he fucking reconciled with his fucking daughter, who hated her drunk of a father, who was homeless and shit. But he wasn't homeless. He got a gig in Chicago on the radio and shit. That lasted about 4 months. And, he's back underneath an overpass, keeping out of the rain, keeping warm, and, saying some jingles for a dime or a nickel. So, he failed twice. Fucking alcoholic. Swear to God. It's a disease. Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you a disease. Pull down my pant. Never mind. Moving on. I'm the herpes. See you in hell, motherfucker! No, I'm kidding, guys. I'm cured. Or it was a close call. But yeah, I bagged it. Anyway. That's actually a Pez story. I'll have to leave that for Pez.
Yeah, I'll leave that one for you.
On that cliffhanger, we'll go to Mike's favorite song. And I'll bump it up one step further. I'll do the live version. How about that, Mike?
Let's do it.
All right. So, Chester, we miss you. We love you. Never forget about you. Yeah. I have my own reasons, too. We'll get into those soon. But until then, I have to find the goddamn album. There it is. I found it. Okay, so without further ado, I believe it's not here. Fuck. I thought it was. God damn it. God damn it. Where is it? Cock-sucking mother... Your favorite song's Paper Cut, isn't it?
It is.
Okay. I know I got the live version here. Here it is. I found it. Okay. Love you, Chester.
All right. You guys look good tonight.
Thanks, Mike. Looks good every night, man.
It's good to see you guys. Somebody seeing you once again.
Same to you, buddy.
First time.
I talk to my band.
Consider themselves a hardcore Linkin Park fan.
Right here, baby!
That's fantastic. Thank you
I swear, the Thousand Suns tour is the only one singing every song.
We have anybody out here who's been down with Linkin Park since Hybrid Theory?
B and Z, this is Hybrid Theory, Mike.
Yep.
Let's keep those hands up.
They were going to be called Hybrid Theory, by the way.
I love those stories.
You know what they were going to be called before Hybrid Theory?
Zero.
Yep. Thank God they picked Linkin Park.
Inside is hearing me right underneath my skin. Looking over my back, it's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin. I know what I'm facing me, points out all my mistakes in me. You gotta face them inside too. Your paranoia is probably worse. I don't know what set me off first, but I know what I can't stand. React to the fact of the matter is I can't add up to what you can, but everybody is a face that ain't holding. Facing it makes they close out. Face it once every time they face it last every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is watching you too. It's like a paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like a paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin. Face inside is right beneath your skin. Face inside is right beneath your skin. Face inside is right beneath your skin. The sun goes down. I feel that I'm betraying me. The sun goes It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing with it. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin.
All right, now, as far as a live song goes, that sucked. But you gotta remember that was literally like, what was that, 2099? They recorded that. I mean, they were just starting, and I think the reason why Linkin Park is so, like it's like so ingrained into us, into our generation, is because as we matured from, I guess the spongiest of us that we could be as far as being influenced by outside shit, to where we are today as mature adults. I can't believe I'm still alive, to be honest. But
Mature adults is in quotation because I know, at least my wife would say I am still a child at heart.
what's her name again?
I'm not going there.
Oh, damn it. We will soon, guys. Trust me. I'll get him to say it. Anyway, yep. Yeah, but Mike's wife is a great woman. I mean, I've never met her. But I would assume, I met Mike. And if she married him, she's got good taste in men because he's a looker, guys. No, I'm kidding. He's very
Feeling
small.
all hot and bothered right now.
Well, he's kind of short, to be honest. She's got to be short, too.
Yeah, short. Thankfully shorter than me, and I will say I do not like when she wears shoes that make her taller than me.
I know. I'm like, Missy, take them the fuck off.
Yeah.
Because Missy's literally like about a half inch shorter than me. So yeah. If it's humid out, she's got about a half inch on me. But anyway, I, I look like a turtle that lost a shell. Really, ugh, like a bowling. I'm like a bunch of
If somebody out there is good with Photoshop, please take a picture of Frank and a
no.
picture of a Ninja Turtle and make it happen.
Guys, just go to my new podcast that I'm doing on loitering in Wonderland on YouTube and iTunes and everything else. The Twilight Zone Review Show. Phoenix West photoshopped me into the cover art, and I swear, if you ever wanted to see...
Oh, yeah, that's a scary one.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to see a human that looked like Quagmire with a beard, that's me. I'm pretty certain Phoenix stretched my cheeks out.
It's a little terrifying.
Well, did you see the man next to me who did it?
Yeah, it's equally as terrifying.
Oh yeah, Phoenix is a total nutbag. But the show is gold. I gotta tell you. We talk about Twilight Zone sort of. I like Phoenix by himself. He does a lot of shows by himself. He's a comedian. They're up there on stage by himself. He's used to it. Me, I ran out of shit to say by myself by episode 4, and then I brought Pez in. Okay, that's why Pez is here. I'm not kidding, dude. And you think I can talk a lot? I can, but it's to other people, not myself. I hate talking to myself. I do it too much at work.
Yeah, me too.
To the point where it's unhealthy. I answer myself. That's why I know it's unhealthy. Right? Yes. So, point being is, Linkin Park matured as a band as we matured as, I think, going from teenagers to mid-30-ish is, right?
Yep.
And the music just kind of grew with us, minus that shit fuck CD that I won't speak its name ever again.
Yep.
It doesn't exist, okay? Sorry, guys. It goes from, as far as I'm concerned, it goes from whatever...
Thousand Suns.
Well, no, Thousand Suns, and then it's Minutes to Midnight, and then... No, I'm sorry, Minutes to Midnight, Thousand Suns, then it's the one with Powerless and Burn It Down on it. What was that one called? Oh, shit. I had the wiki up, too, of the whatever it is. Hold on here.
Powerless is on Living Things.
That's it, Living Things. Yeah. Living Things was right before that shit pile of a whatever that was that they did right before this amazing last LP that they did. So yeah. And I was actually surprised because people really kind of, I mean, Meteoria I think was like a more refined sound of hybrid.
Yep.
That's why it works so well. And then Minutes to Midnight is when they really like started testing the waters of what their limits were.
Yeah, I remember where I was when what I've done came out. I was in college, sitting in my dorm room. I think it was my second semester freshman year, like January or February. And it took me a couple days to really kind of, because you're after 2 albums in a couple of years, and going to see a bunch of live shows, you kind of get used to the sound, and it
why
definitely
isn't Mike rapping?
Yeah, it took me a little bit to go like, all right, this I can get used to this, and obviously then once the album came out and you start listening to it and you see what else the album has, you grow to like it, and at least like most of that album. There's a few songs that I'm not huge into, but
and there's only been maybe 5 perfect albums ever made in the history of music. Music. I mean, Dark Side of the Moon, The Wall comes to mind right away. That's 2 Pink Floyd, but I mean, Floyd's the greatest band ever lived, period. And you don't believe me? Go to my Facebook and just listen to a song that I posted yesterday. They don't sing. It's a sounder of a guy saying, "One of these days, I'm going to cut you into a million pieces," and it's probably the greatest song you've ever heard. But hands down, they start almost they since they came out with that. I'm pretty sure it was Metal, maybe, I think. Or it was the one in between Metal and Animals. Anyway, point being is that's where you get the pigs with the eyes, coming out, dancing all around. If you've ever seen a Floyd show live, and another thing, Floyd sounds better live than they do in a studio. Bands don't do that. Very, very few bands are like that, and Linkin Park grew to become that. So that's why Linkin Park and Pink Floyd are my number one, number two, or number one and 1A, because they're not really the same genre, really. I mean, Floyd changed; they matured like 17 times over. They redefine themselves with every CD they put out. I mean, Animals isn't like Dark Side, isn't like Echoes, isn't like Metal. Well, Echoes on Metal. Isn't like, The Wall isn't like Wish You Were Here, isn't like Momentary Lapse of Reason, isn't like Division Bell. They're not, none of them sound alike. But it's all Floyd, and it's all fucking amazing. If I had to take a CD away from them and say this is shit, the final cut, but hey, they were suing each other, okay? You're not going to make great music when you're suing each other. So, except for that one song, but that was just the solo. You really had to wait for it to really get to the goal of that song. Fletcher Memorial Home, by the way. If you ever want to take a listen there, Mike, I'll send it to you. The beginning of it is horrid. It's painful to get through. And then David Gilmour starts playing the guitar, and it's fucking, oh God, it's amazing. All right, so now we played paper hits, or paper hits, yeah.
Paper hits.
Yeah, the last time I tripped, what it was saturated on. That's a true story too, actually. Yeah, last time I did acid was paper. I hate it. Did not like the paper. Anyway, yeah. So Missy and I have a favorite song on Hybrid Theory. I'll just play this song real quick before we'll move off of this. And Mike, you have to go.
Yeah, my time this morning has to wrap up.
Okay. Well, I've been trying to basically just do a montage of just like so you can hear the maturity and progression of the band.
Yep.
Right. We're getting there slowly but surely. But I have somebody to talk to. When you go, I won't talk at all. I'll just start playing really good songs in succession, and hopefully I can make it sound like it was flawless and like I made a playlist and just hit play and walked away.
I'm sure you will accomplish that.
No, I'll fuck it up really bad. Trust me. But I've had a lot of practice because this app crashes after about 20 minutes, and it sucks because I've had a lot of practice. Anyway, shut the fuck up, BJ. Die. Fucking annoying bird. Anyway, yeah, my cockatiel's name is BJ. Everyone, if you haven't heard the story, I'll tell you another time. My dad's an asshole. So, yeah. Yeah, this is our favorite song off of Hybrid, and then I think I'll move on to Meteoria. So at least you can hear a little bit of it there, buddy.
Sounds good.
Where can I find you on Twitter and there?
Twitter and Instagram and Facebook are all Mike_JOACHIM.
You pronounce your last name.
Jokum. See, it's much easier to spell it because nobody will ever get that if I say Mike_Jokum.
Yeah, and I've only ever read it, so I've never heard you say it. That's why. I still can't get Christian's last name right, and I've typed it out 100 times. And tried to say it 100 times. Anyway, so without further ado, Mike, thanks for coming on. And
Yes.
yeah, real quick. What was the most impactful song that Chester ever sang to you personally?
Breaking the Habit.
Fair enough. I have mine too. Yeah. I'll play it. It'll be the first song. No, it'll be the last song I play. It'll be out of order. I think I'm going to. Okay. 1,000 Suns, the album itself as a whole, got me through probably the worst time of my life. Yeah, and I think that album was the defining moment of Linkin Park's, transformation. Into actual musicians. I don't know if you agree with that or not. I mean, people have different, reactions to different things I hear. But for me, at the time it came out, look, I'm not saying it got me through the tough time. It was my family, my wife, and my best friends. But this was definitely a key piece in my trip back to normalcy after that insane road I went down for like 2 years. So there you go. That's why Linkin Park is so. That's why Chester personally was just so you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100% agreed.
Yeah, that's why it hit me so damn fucking hard, and it's taken this long to do a tribute to him. So it's really been hard for me to do this. It really has.
I don't think I could have done it even a week sooner than today. It's definitely been a long, slow. Some days I don't really think about it. Other days, when I'm, stressed or talking to some of my friends in the music world, it's a little bit tougher to handle. So no, I completely agree with that.
I mean, and I don't cry honestly, like deaths and all that. It doesn't really make me cry. Shut up, EJ. Jesus. Somebody comes home and this entire house erupts into just ecstatic, wow. Except for me. Yeah. I don't know why. Probably because I'm yelling all the time. Yeah. So, but yeah. I mean, when Kev from Bridge 4, one of probably the best YouTuber on the Game of Thrones YouTuber on YouTube right at the moment, I have to say, with the quality of videos that he's putting out, wow, mind blown every fucking video Kev did. I mean, even him crying because people were racist in his comments, I was like, wow, this dude's deep. But yeah, you got to watch that. And I gave him respect for leaving it up. I wouldn't have posted it, but hey, Kev's an animal to himself. But he's real. That much you can give him. So anyway, Missy's back from her haircut. She looks even more beautiful than she originally does. Yep. Hey, babe. Boy, that's a scowl. Too short?
Huh?
You had a scowl on your face. So did she cut it too short? Do you hate it?
No.
You look okay. You can never tell with this girl. All right. What?
Yeah, as long as I look okay.
I just said you look better than you did before you left. You're welcome for the compliment. Oh, God, why bother? Yeah, once you're married that long, it's just like go fuck yourself is more impactful. Anyway, so Mike, thanks for coming on. And,
yes, thank you very much. And
yeah, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this part 1 and part 2 to follow.
Yes.
Very shortly, probably later on tonight. So, yep. So, and Mike, I guess we'll have you on Tuesday, brother. And Ayla Argan will be our guest. So,
looking forward to it.
Will this be your first real guest?
Are we counting DeHardy as a guest?
No.
Okay, then yes.
Okay. Alrighty. So, without further ado, Missy and myself's favorite song off of Hybrid Theory, and then we'll move on to Meteoria. All right. And Mike, safe travels, my friend. Have fun.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
See you guys.
Watch how the moon sits in the sky on a dark night, shining with the light from the sun. The sun doesn't give light to the moon, assuming the moon's gonna owe it one. It makes me think of how you act for me. You do favors there rapidly. You just turn around and start asking me about things that you want back from me. I'm sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed while I find a place to rest. I wanna be in another place. I hate when you say you don't understand. I wanna be in the energy, not with the enemy, a place for my head. away all the people I thought I knew. I remember back then who you were. You used to be calm, used to be strong, used to be generous, but you should have known that you wear out your welcome, and now you see how quiet it is all alone. I'm so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed, will I find a place to rest? I'm so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed, will I find a place to rest? I wanna be in another place. I hate when you say you don't understand. I wanna be in the energy, not with the enemy. A place for my head. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. You try to take the best of me, go away. I wanna be in another place. I hate when you say you don't understand. I wanna be in the energy, not with the enemy. A place for my head. I am so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed, will I find a place to rest? I'm so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you acting like I